Well, store credit cards have been around for a while now, and many offer enticing discounts to open one. And as SchoolsFirst Federal Union has tips to look for when considering to open a store brand credit card. Folsom Branch Manager Jonathan Weston is here to share his thoughts about it. Welcome to you, Jonathan.
Hello.
Thanks for being here today. So, Jonathan, many of us are often asked at major department stores, I know I am, if I want to sign up for their store credit card and earn something like, 10 or 20% off our first purchase. But is it really smart to sign up for one?
Well, the answer really is it depends. You need to keep in mind that all credit cards are designed to make money for the issuer. A credit card is basically like an open line of credit. So the better question you should be asking yourself is, do I know how to use a credit card responsibly? Especially one from my favorite store. Most cards at the stores are going to give you a spending limit of thousands of dollars. That doesn't mean you should be spending at the thousands of dollars. A good rule to stick to is to keep that balance at 30% or less. That way you can maximize the benefits that you're getting from that card.
Now, would you say we should just avoid in general?
Not necessarily. It's just important to know what you're getting yourself into. If you're going to be making a major purchase, let's say for an automobile, furniture or an appliance, then that discount up front could very well benefit you. But only if you're able to pay off that balance in full when it comes due. If you end up having to carry a balance, then what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up paying that discount you got up front back in interest.
I didn't even think of how interest can impact my overall discount. That's really interesting to me. I guess that's something to consider really when researching these store credit cards.
Absolutely. That's probably one of the most important things, in my opinion, that you want to be aware of is what are you really getting yourself into? What is the deal that they're offering you? When you're getting a card that's a store brand card, there's typically two main deals that they're going to be trying to incite you with. One of them is going to be called zero interest, and the other one's going to be called deferred interest. And although those both sound probably pretty similar up front and on the surface, they can definitely have a different impact on your wallet. So let's break that down a little bit. When we talk about zero interest is going to be where you have made a large purchase, you have a balance, and they're giving you a set amount of time to pay that balance off. At the end of that period, if you don't have it paid off in full, but you've paid it down, you're now going to start paying interest only on that smaller balance that's left. May or may not be a bad deal depending on the interest rate you have on the card. Now on the flip side, when we talk about deferred interest is you're going to make a large purchase, they're going to give you a certain amount of time to pay that off. However, if you don't pay off that balance in full before the end of the promotional period, then they're going to back charge you interest all the way to the original purchase date and the purchase price. And then what happens is you get yourself in a situation where you're probably not saving any money because of the balance interest that you're paying. So it's something that you definitely want to keep an eye on.
Ooh, that's a good tip there, sir. That's interesting. Now, in the last minute or so we have here, what effect might some of these store credit cards on someone's overall credit rating? I know it can affect that, right?
Absolutely. So a store brand credit card is really going to affect someone's credit just like any other credit card they might have. It comes down to being responsible with making timely payments, paying off that balance, or at least keeping it low to that 30% threshold that we're talking about. We live in a world where you really need to have good credit if you want to get a mortgage one day, an auto loan, or maybe even rent an apartment. So if you're looking to maintain good credit or you have challenged credit and you're wanting to build that up, a store credit card can definitely help you out. Just be sure to be responsible in your spending habits and make those payments on time, and that will overall help you down the road with that credit.
So, Jonathan, I have to ask, should we get these store brand credit cards?
I would say it comes down to knowing yourself. If you are someone that's going to be prone to going on a shopping spree and spending up to that limit and then not paying it off, it may not benefit you. But if you're someone who is going to be able to manage those payments responsibly, keep low balances or pay it off, then in the end, it will have a positive effect for you.
And any last tips, because you are the expert, any last tips for our viewers about these cards they should know about?
If you're looking for more tips, we have a great blog on our website called Expert Credit Blog. I would direct you there. We also have more than 70 locations throughout California. If you're a people person, you want to come on in and talk to us live, we'd love to have you in. But you can always find more information on our website at SchoolsFirstFCU.org.
You took my job from me. You took the words out of my mouth, sir. For more information, you can visit SchoolsFirstFCU.org. Thank you so much for being here, sir.